Hello friends, I welcome you all to my channel. This video is part of the playlist Python Programming Beginner's Daily Dose, where I come up with fundamental concepts of Python programming that will help beginner level Python programmers to get an insight of how Python works behind the scenes. In this video is for all those beginner level Python programmers who are not aware of the fact that else clause can be used with loop statements like for loop or while loop. In this video, I will discuss how we can use else clause with the for loop. So let's get started. Okay, so let's first see. Let's say there is a list, there is a sorted list, and we are asked to find whether a particular element, these are all integers or numbers, whether a particular number is we have given a sorted list and we are to print all those numbers from the sorted list which are less than 11, or all those numbers which are at max 10. So using the standard for loop, we can write the code like this. So this is the sorted list, given sorted list, and using the for in statement, we loop over the sorted list and we print the current element, and if the current element x is greater than or equals to 10, we do a break, and finally we do a print done, meaning that we are done. Now if I run this code, the output will be where is the code? Okay, so I have to change. Where am I? So for if I run this code, so I will get -1, 0, 3, 4 and 10. So up to 10 it is printing the numbers and it is finally printing the statement done. Now the syntax of the for else statements look like this. We have the normal for statement, and at the end we have this else clause. So the concept is that after the final iteration of the for loop, the else clause will execute. So after the last iteration of the for loop is performed, the else clause will execute, but the else clause will execute only if the for loop is not terminated with a break statement. Now if we run this code, so we are iterating in this second version of the code, we are iterating over the sorted list and we are printing the x, and if x is greater than or equals to 10, we are breaking, and in the else statement we are printing done. So initially we might believe or might think that since when this will be executed, the last iteration of the for loop will be performed, and then it should fall back to else statement and it will print done. But if you run the code, we see the word is printing done. Oh, I did not save it, sorry. If I run this code, see, the done is not printed. The done is not printed. This is because we terminated the loop. The for loop was terminated with a break statement. If there is a break statement inside a for loop with an else clause, then the else clause will never be executed. So that is the basic fundamental concept of for else loop. Now if this is clear, I will comment out this part, and let's say how we can apply this concept in a function where we are trying to find find an item in a given list. That the list could be the elements of the list could be of any object, and the item could be any object. We will use the equal operator equals to operator to compare the two, the compared item with the elements of the list. Now, if the item is found in the list, if the item is found in the list, we will say that item was found in the list, and if the item was not found in the list, we will say that item was not found in the list. So with the normal for statement, that is, if we iterate over the list, the code will look like this. For x in a list, we will iterate over the list. Let's to keep track of the fact whether item was found in the list or not, we keep a boolean variable and initialize that to false, and then we iterate the list, and if the current element matches with the item, we do false found equals to true. We print item was found in the list, and then what we do a break. And finally we check if the boolean variable found, if it was found, then we say, if was not found, we say that print item was not found. This could be a code, a very simple code using the normal for in statement. That is, we loop over the A list, and we are checking the each individual elements of the A list with the item, and when there is a match, we we modify the found boolean variable to true. We print that item was found in the list, and we break the loop. And once the for loop is complete, outside the for loop, we check whether the found variable is true or not. If it is true, that means the item was found. We say that item was, if not found, if item was not found, we say that item was not found. Okay. So let's take a list, and let's take a demo list of integers. Let's say 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. 5 minus 1 0. And if we invoke the function search list, the normal for, and let's say we try to find 5 and run this code, it says item 5 was found in the list. Okay, and if we take something which is not in the list, let's say 10, it prints 10 was not found. Okay, 10 was not found in the list. Now this is the normal way of doing. Now the same implementation, this same logic can be implemented with a for else statement with a little less code. So let's try to implement that. So we will not require any found the variable to keep track of whether the item was found in the list or not. So we simply iterate over the list. Let's complete the for else structure. Okay, now if x matches with the item, we need to print that item was found in the list, and we do break. In the else part, we simply print item was not found in the list. So whenever in the iteration of the for we found the item in the list, we print I was found in the list and we do break. We are doing break because if the item was not found after the last iteration of the for, it will then go to else part. We don't want to go to the else part, because with the else part we are trying to say that the item was not found in the list. And so whenever the item was found in the list, we are printing the item was found in the list and we are doing a break so that it will not go to else part, even if after the last iteration of the so that to avoid going to the else part when the last iteration of the for is executed and the item was not found. So if we run this modified version of the code with for else functionality, we see, if we run with the 5, we see it says 5 was found in the list, and if we do with 10, it says 10 was not found in the list. Now you can compare the two versions of the code. This code is a bit compact form than this code, and also the syntactic meaning of the for else is also meaningful, because in this for we are trying to find the item in the list and we didn't find it. That is the reason else part. In the else part we are saying that we couldn't find, the for couldn't find the item in the list, so it was not found, hence we are printing was not found in the list. Okay, this was a very short video on how you can use else statement with the for. Also you can use the else clause with the for statement loop. You can also use the else clause with the while loop, which I will discuss in the next video. Thanks for watching. If this video was useful to you, then please like it, share it with your friends, and also support me by subscribing to my channel. And please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. Until the next video, take care and bye.